Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jeff Grant. Today we're looking at college basketball. The game we're covering here is the Wichita State Shockers going up against the Missouri State Bears. What's going on, Jeff? How you doing, man?
Two teams going in opposite directions here, Dax, so that's one of the keys to handicapping this matchup. So you got to really look at the fact that the point spread matters in this one, because you got to make the decision. Are you going to lay the points, a double-digit number on the road, or are you going to take them against a home underdog that really hasn't done much in recent games?
Man, we know that the Bears are in for a challenge in this spot, as Wichita State has owned the Missouri Valley Conference in recent years. But is that particular fact enough to get sports bettors to expect some more of the same for this evening's matchup?
Yeah, the Shockers, when you say own the conference, there's some numbers that justify that they've been the most dominant conference team of any in the country over the last couple years. You look, 24 straight conference victories. That's the longest such streak in the modern history of the Missouri Valley Conference. They've also produced a 43-9 road record overall since 2010-11. That's the best mark among all teams in major college basketball. The Shockers swept all 3 games last year in this series, have won 8 overall against the Bears, and they just don't make any mistakes. That's what makes them so tough to beat, is the fact that they've won the turnover battle in every game this season, and they have depth this year that's starting to provide an even bigger lift. They were kind of suspect in the non-conference play in terms of covering the number, but since they've received 5 players on the bench with 9.3 plus minutes or more per game, has really provided that extra lift to cover those numbers, those double-digit numbers that the Shockers are often asked to lay.
All right, man, and it is important to point out that Missouri State has simply underperformed in conference play to this point. So, Jeff, I mean, do you think that there's any chance for a turnaround for the Bears in this spot?
It's hard to see, because they're going to be playing now the rest of the season without Marcus Marshall. He's been out the last 2 games of their current 4-game losing streak. How important was he? He was scoring 19.5 points per game in those 2 games without the services of Marshall. This team has shot 34 of 93 from the field. But you look, who can step up for the Bears to provide a lift in the scoring column? That could be reserve forward Gavin Thurman, who will likely be the first player off the bench for the Bears against the Shockers. He scored 39 points in the last 3 meetings in the series, and he's a native of Wichita, so this is a very important game for him personally. Also, Missouri State doesn't make many mistakes. They just haven't played much defense, and they're having trouble scoring the basketball, but this is going to be a low possession game, and I just don't think Wichita State's going to be able to get in transition to really have that edge of providing a 15 to 18 point lead, kind of extending a lead in this game, because Missouri State ranks 8th nationally and averaging just 9.9 turnovers per game. And from a betting trend perspective, Dax, they're 30-15-1 against the spread versus conference opponents since 2012-13.
All right, man. So is Thurman good enough for us to grab the points with the Bears?
I don't know if he's going to be good enough in terms of leading the team in scoring, but I think he's going to provide an edge for this team to try to avoid losing 3 consecutive home games for the first time since 2008-09. This is a very proud program. Maybe they'll be at 500, potentially a game or 2 over 500 the rest of conference play. Of course, I don't expect them to win this game, but from a betting trend perspective, Wichita State has won all 3 games as road favorites of 12.5 or more points, but they've failed to cover the number in all 3 of those games. So I'm going to grab the 13.5 points with the Bears against the Shockers.
All right, good stuff, Jeff. Thanks for the pick, man, and all these valuable insights, and we'll talk some more college hoops again tomorrow.
Thank you.
No problem. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.